Welcome to Photography A to Z, where we take all things photography and break them down into bite-sized nuggets just for you. On today's video, we're here to talk to you about the 35mm camera.
Yeah, and a 35mm camera is just a type of camera that uses 35mm film to capture images. It was introduced to the public in 1925. Film is a light sensitive medium that uses chemicals to record the photographs as opposed to digitally. 35mm film gets its name from the width of the strip, which is 35 millimeters wide.
That's great trivia knowledge. So, 35mm cameras do come in a variety of formats and styles. This includes rangefinders, SLRs, and compact cameras as well. So, they can range from fully manual cameras that have adjustable aperture and shutter speed controls, or they can be fully automatic with scene based shooting modes for those who prefer the more automatic photography.
So one of the main advantages of a 35mm camera is that it allows photographers to produce high quality prints from their negatives. Film has a wide dynamic range and can produce rich, detailed images with good tonal range and color.
Yeah, there's something special about a film print. I just love them. Another advantage of the 35mm camera is that they are often smaller, more portable, and much lighter than larger film format cameras, such as a medium format or large format camera. So that makes them a really good choice for travel photographers and everyday photographers.
Using a 35mm camera requires a little different workflow than using a digital camera. Photographers need to load the film into the camera, they need to advance the film after each exposure, and they need to process the film in a darkroom or lab to produce prints or scans. This can be more time consuming and labor intensive of a process than shooting digital. But many photographers really enjoy the tactile and creative aspects of film photography.
Yeah, a benefit of the 35mm camera is that it is more affordable than digital cameras. But as Warren stated, there are some additional costs associated with shooting film, such as the film and then the processing of that film. Another thing is you don't get that immediate satisfaction of viewing your image when you're shooting film. Instead, though, you have this great anticipation as you wait for your film to be developed and you see your picture come to life. So those are some things to keep in mind. A lot of times we'll have photographers ask us how they can boost their creativity. And so we give them this exercise to treat their digital camera like a 35mm or any type of film camera. And how we explain for them to do that is to take a post-it note or tape and tape up the screen on the back of your camera so you can't look at your images, no chimping, no looking at that image until you're done shooting for the day. And then say you go out on a photo walk. Let's say you're going out on an hour photo walk, limit your photographs to a set number. So when you bought film, you were typically limited to 12, 24, or 36 exposures. So pick one of those numbers and say, in this next hour, I'm only going to shoot 12 images. And again, you're not looking at this screen to chimp. Instead, you're really going to focus on what your settings are, what your composition is, and your pictures are going to be much more intentional. And we really believe that it does help boost creativity. Overall, 35mm cameras are a very popular choice among photographers who appreciate the look and feel of film and who really want to produce high quality prints from their negatives.
So yes, if you're ready to have the challenge of a 35mm camera, get yourself one, get out there, explore,
Create
and
and
do
do
good.
good. Bye.